As soon as my first kill was completed, I was offered to live with Mr. Dickens. He opened his home to me even after I told him it wouldn't be necessary. He said it would, in fact, be necessary, because he'd have to keep a watchful eye over me. Truth be told, I don't think I have to live in his house for him to see what I'm doing. He has eyes all over the place. It turns out the promise of wealth was all a ploy to wrap me into his unrelenting grip. I would no longer be paid in cash for as long as he lived. Instead, if there was anything I desired to have, he would pay for it on his own. This frustrated me to know that with one mistake, everything I had could be taken away from me. But it was better than having nothing, as I once did. I was lying there one night, and for the first time in a long time, I was comfortable. I had a king-size bed complete with doctor-prescribed pillows. I didn't even know that was a thing, but Dickens arranged for me to see a chiropractor that he had under his wide variety of staff members, and he determined I needed a special kind of pillow for my neck. Dickens paid for them, of course, saying that it would help make me a more efficient hitman. He also provided me with heated blankets, cooks, cleaning staff, and a wardrobe that contained the classy and formal outfits I would wear while on the job. While he provided me all of these things, these expensive things, he also provided me with a set of rules that I was not to even bend under any circumstances. One night he called me to discuss this said code of conduct.
No name. This is all you will ever be called. The first man you killed labeled you with this title, and I like it. It fits you well, because you are no one to the world.
I started to ask Dickens how on earth he knew this, but I was interrupted.
You will never ask me questions. I will tell you what is and what is not to come to pass. I will expect only total obedience. I, on the other hand, can ask you as many questions as I wish. While we are on the subject, I can call you whenever I wish, and you will answer.
What if I'm out?
No name. You literally cannot refuse my call. The phone I gave you. You have no choice but to pick it up. You cannot avoid me.
I said nothing to that, while he went on and on about how much smarter he was than me, and how the walls in his house were set up just like my phone. I tried to joke with him, telling him that he had an iHouse. He scolded me, telling me there were still more rules for me to abide by.
Listen to me. You are only welcome to the rooms I have provided you in this house. Your bedroom, your bathroom. You need no other living space because you have no one. Food will be prepared by the staff. Laundry will be washed by the staff.
I told him his words were harsh. He paid no mind to it.
Never enter the room where I keep the elementals. You will not enter the room with the blue door. You will not enter the room with the red door.
Dickens told me about the elementals before. They were a group of 4 women who represented the elements. They worshipped him, and by what little he told me, they were made to be as monstrous as I was. I did not dare ask him what was behind the red and blue doors.
You will be taken care of as long as you always do what you are told. If you ever disobey me, you know what awaits you.
I said nothing, but my pulse began to quicken. I was not afraid to die under normal conditions, but the idea of dying, being watched by hundreds of thousands on the dark web, that terrified me.
I will be assigning your next kill shortly, and from now on, you will film these kills and live stream them to my website. Any additional money you make during your live streams, it will of course be given to me, and I will use these funds to see to your needs. No name. Do not disappoint me.